Hi, everybody. How are you? I wanted to come on and say hello and also make some really cool stuff with you. It's been a crazy week, and so, I try to hop on as best as I can, as much as I can, and my goal is to truly teach you how easy it is to make DIY things that can be cleaning. Like we made laundry detergent on Monday. That was super, super fun. And I have my phone low so that you guys can possibly see my counter a little bit. It's kind of hard, but we're going to make it work. So I'm going to let everybody join, and as many people who possibly can. I tried to make the title as spoofy as possible, but I'm not, the best at that. So hopefully whoever watches are people that really want to watch. So who am I? I'm Raven. I'm a health and life coach, an emotional eating guru, and an essential oil junkie, and that's kind of putting it lightly. I work with women who have lost that belief system and have, given so much, for others, whether that be with having children, marriage, just life takes hold of us and we just kind of let ourselves go because we're so busy taking care of everybody else, right? And I was that girl. So here, let me show you a picture. This was me. Can you see that picture? That was me. And so I was just about 300 pounds, and I'll show that picture one more time. So that was me. Can you guys see it? That was my little girl who is now going to be 11 come August. So I'm super excited. So I just had let myself go having kids, after my son, who's going to be 16 this weekend. I got postpartum depression, and it was just one thing after another, finishing my master's degree and, all these different things that we do as women. And we just kind of, we don't put ourselves first, and we don't give ourselves that self-love and true happiness that we need to have too, so that we can best take care of others. So, I will definitely be putting a link at the top and possibly even at the bottom. If you guys are interested in my new ebook, it is free for you, a gift. And if you're new to essential oils and you're wanting to learn more, the link to my group is there. So you can join my group and learn more, where I teach lots of classes online, super interactive and super fun. And I also am giving out my free ebook on Light Up Your Life, because I truly think that women need to take better care of themselves, love themselves more, and then by doing that, we're able to take better care of our children and our families and our loved ones. So enough about me. We are making an after sun soothing spray. We are making a beach wave salt spray. And we are making a key lime essential oil parfait, okay? So we're gonna start off with the after sun soothing spray. I have everything laid out, I think. I'm gonna try to go into detail about everything as I possibly can, but I don't wanna take forever either. I wanna show you all how easy it is to do these things, how important it is to really take care of ourselves and our families, and to be more naturalistic, to not have so many toxins in our lives, not have so many, candles burning. And hi, Cindy, how are you? Not have so many candles burning. It kills me when I hear people, they talk about how many allergies and, their kids have upper respiratory issues and this, that, and the other. And I sit down with them and I talk to them and I try to, really get to know who they are. And in doing that, I find out that they have, those plug-ins, and they have, the Yankee candles. And no offense, I used to be a Yankee Candle girl. But when I realized what was in those candles, I was horrified. So I encourage you, do your own homework. Same thing, other types of candles out there. I won't name names, but, do your homework. That's all I got to say about that. So those types of things are causing so many upper respiratory problems in ourselves, in our children, and our families, and we're filling our lungs and our bodies with that. And then people are wondering why there's so much cancer out there, why there's so much autoimmune out there, why there's so much different things that are just a lot more prominent. I have a child with autism, and I felt like 8 years ago when I found out, I guess she was 2, but I knew, being a teacher and a special educator, that I knew that she, something was wrong at 3 to 6 months. And then I didn't know anything about autism. And so I feel like now that I kind of got my PhD in Google. And I've just done a crap ton of research and didn't feed into the BS, if you know what I'm saying. I did what I felt was best as a mother, because just like with essential oils, just like with a lot of things in this world, we are all different. You know, I'm a health and life coach, and, you know, I teach my clients that, hey, that next person on the treadmill is going to lose weight way different than you're going to lose weight. So don't compare yourself to how they're working out and how much they're losing weight if you're working out with a friend. Don't compare yourselves. You're all different. So that kind of is a standard, right? So it's one of those things where you just have to understand that we're all different. We all do things different, and that's cool. Okay. But anyway, going back to my daughter, I realized that all the things that I was having in my home, and these aren't things that I took out right away. They're just not, you know, we are always learning and, you know, absorbing all the new information that's coming on and really being a judge for ourselves. Hey, Rhonda, how are you? So, you know, bottom line, you know, a lot of the toxins in the air are really affecting our kids. Okay. You know, when my daughter was born, and I'm going to get started in just a second. When my daughter was born, the statistics were 1 in 150 children born then in 2005 were born with autism. Now it's 1 in 55. That disgusts me. You don't want to get me on that topic because it'll rile me up. I mean, it's one of those topics that just pisses me off, honestly, to be quite honest, because there's something going on and nobody is taking responsibility for it. So how I look at it is, as a parent, I have to take responsibility for what I do for my child and how I'm going to approach things and what I'm going to do. And those choices and those decisions have been the best thing I ever did, because my child did a total 180. And I encourage parents to, you know, as an advocate, I'm a fighter for my daughter. So I think the school system hates me. Totally cool with that. Actually, I like that, because I'm not out there to be their friend. I'm out there to advocate for my child. So if it's a matter of if they like me or not, that's not important to me. So it's really important for me to do what's best for my daughter. And for any of you mamas out there who have a child with autism, message me. I would be happy to help you if you need help with anything. I can talk to you about how essential oils transformed our lives. And I can talk to you about how food and becoming a health coach, I didn't do it for me. I have 2 master's degrees. I was fine, but I did it because I needed to learn for my daughter. And so as a mom, we all do things for our kids, right? So I had to, you know, in getting my PhD in Google, I had to, you know, really get some education on, you know, food and, you know, because you're hearing so much about gluten and casein and this, that, and the other. And I was just like, you know, there's something to this, but I don't think it's for everybody. So my thought process was, okay, let me just educate myself. So that's what I did. So enough about me, enough about autism, but because you can get me talking all day about that. We are going to start off with After Sun Soothing Spray. So I'm going to tell you the ingredients as I go. And if you guys want the recipes, message me and I will get them to you. Make sure you share this with everybody you know so that they can learn how to make things and how easy it is. It's going to take a little while because I'm making 3 things, but each thing doesn't take that long at all. So I have saved so much money in making my own stuff. I can't even tell you. So I encourage you to do it. It's one of those things where, have you ever looked on Pinterest or Instagram and you're like, oh, that looks so cool, I'm gonna make that. And then you don't make it, right? Come on, I know you guys have done that. I do that all the time. That's why I don't look at Pinterest anymore, because it's a waste of my time. I mean, I look at these cool pictures. I mean, I do stuff now, but like, I look at all these cool pictures and then I do nothing. So now I'm being more proactive, I'm making my own stuff, and I'm saving a crap ton of money. So if, you know, even if you have money, I say, why not still save it, right? So make your own stuff, and it's so much better for you. So, you know, I've talked to some people where they just don't care about their health or nutrition or whatever, and I just, to this day, I can't wrap my head around it. But, you know, to each his own, and let's get started, because this is so fun. I have everything laid out and we're just gonna have fun with it. If you can't see, tell me and I'll try to rearrange the camera, okay? Because I have it sitting on my counter. All right, so we have a 16-ounce spray bottle. We are making the After Sun Soothing Spray right now, okay? In this is lavender, melaleuca, peppermint, and frankincense. Okay, I add frankincense to it because frankincense is such an amazing support for our bodies in every single way. I always say, if ever in doubt, frankincense. Oh, before I forget, look at my shirt. Okay, hold on, let me fix my bra. Okay, so it says, you can't buy happiness, but you can buy doTERRA. And that's kind of the same thing. Isn't that cool? All right, so 16-ounce spray bottle, 1 cup of aloe vera juice. That's what this is. Okay, it's called aloe vera juice. It's certified organic, and you can get it off Amazon if you want. You will find that I buy a crap ton off Amazon, and when my new website launches, I'm gonna have everything that I buy. I'm gonna do this over the sink. Everything that I buy, I will have on my website so that you can, I'm here guys, just so you know, just so that you guys can have a quick go-to place to get all your items, because I get a lot of messages on, hey, where did you get this? Where did you get that? And I just want to make sure that you guys know where to go and what you need to buy. And just so you know, I'm pouring the aloe vera, but I'm a mess, so I have to do it over the sink or outside, kind of like when I was making the laundry detergent, right? So 1/4 of fractionated coconut oil. I buy, here, let me show you. Sweet almond oil and fractionated coconut oil. My favorite is the Mulvaria, but I've also bought Ellie's Best. I've bought all kinds of different things. Oh yeah, please send me recipes. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna post them. All right, so I need 1/4 cup of the fractionated coconut oil. All right, so we're gonna do that. All right. I like having the little thing here, it's super cool. All right, make sure you guys share this because other people want to learn how to do this too. All right, so you can see I'm pouring it, and I am a mess, guys. I am not the easiest. I just always make a mess. I mean, okay. 1 teaspoon of vitamin E. Got that here. And then we have lavender, melaleuca, peppermint, and frankincense. I do 20 drops, okay? Ooh, just spilled yogurt. Not cool. All right. So you can see here. All right, so that was 20 drops of frankincense. All right, and then we're gonna do lavender and melaleuca. So that kind of gives you an idea of how to make that one. So I'm gonna move on to the next one. So also, I like to add about 5 drops of rosemary to my after sun spray, okay? So it's rosemary, melaleuca, frankincense, peppermint, and lavender, okay? So now we're gonna make the beach wave salt spray, okay? 8-ounce spray bottle. I don't know about you guys, but I always struggled because there's nothing on the bottom of what size they are. So I'll buy them and I'll take them all out and I forget what size is what. So let's just hope I have that right. So it's 1 cup of hot water. So I have my hot water here. I'm going to go over to the sink, put 1 cup into the bowl or the glass. All right. Then we have 2 tablespoons, and I have my Epsom salt. I get it in bulk, so it's right here. All right, so 2 tablespoons of Epsom salt goes into here. So I'm gonna get my little funnel. Actually, it probably won't go through the funnel very well. So I have my little tablespoon, and I'm gonna put that in there. And you know what? It's gonna fall out, so put extra. You can't go wrong with Epsom salt. It's great for you. It's a great detoxifier, and it is amazing. It's amazing for children with autism too. Believe it or not, I put my daughter in the bath with Epsom salt and lavender, and it's a great, it withdraws, basically the Epsom salt withdraws toxicity and even inflammation from the body. So Epsom salt is amazing to use. So definitely use that. All right, then it is 1/2 teaspoon of sea salt. So I have my sea salt here, and then I have a 1/2 teaspoon, so I'm gonna put that in there. And again, it's a mess, so who cares? No big deal. And you can have your kids help you with this too, guys. So then I have my doTERRA Healthy Glaze. So it has 1 teaspoon of this. So I'm gonna do that. This stuff's awesome. I put it in my hair every day. So I'm getting, this is a 1/2 teaspoon, so I'm getting another 1/2 teaspoon to put in there. Throw that in there. All right, and then it says 1/2 teaspoon of fractionated coconut oil. So we're gonna get our fractionated coconut oil again, put that over there, and we're gonna put that into our Beach Wave Salt Spray. All right, and then after that, it's 5 drops of rosemary. So, as you noticed, I put 6. I always go above and beyond with my oils. And so then I'm going to do 5 drops of lemon. So let me grab my lemon. So 5 drops of lemon. All right. One thing to note about lemon, guys, is it's photosensitive and may lighten your hair if exposed to the sun. So feel free to take out the lemon if you like, but lemon is photosensitive. So hey, you know, if you want a free lightening of your hair, go for it. But I like using lemon. I don't mind it being lightened, but some people don't, especially if you have color in your hair, which I will be this summer. I'm getting ready to get it touched up tomorrow, actually. See my red? It's like totally growing out, y'all. It's like pink now. So in this spray bottle, it has the healthy glaze and the salts and the fractionated coconut oil and the oils. And then basically I'm going to top it off with water and it's ready to go. All right. All right, I think this one is the top. Yep. Sometimes, let me tell you something about the tops, okay? I'm gonna have to cut this so that it fits better. So I just cut a little bit off, and then it fits better and it's not all curled up. So that's a really good thing to keep in mind with your spray bottles, that most of them you have to cut that part a little bit so that it doesn't mess up on you. So I basically clean off the bottle, and then what I do is I'll put a sticker and I'll say what it is. So this is the Beach Wave salt spray, completely made. Spray it in your hair. It's awesome for your hair. And, you know, believe it or not, salt water is great for a lot of things. It's not good for the hair. It dries it out. And those of you who are keen on your hair, yeah, I'd love to come. I'm actually going to be doing Diamond Club August through November. And I think in November I'm going to be going out to Australia and New Zealand to train my teams out there and teach classes. But anybody who's interested in holding a class and is interested in essential oils and learning more and just transforming your home into a more naturalistic home, definitely PM me. I would love to come out and teach a class for you and your friends and your loved ones and introduce you to essential oils. And, you know, if anything, I'll leave and you'll be drunk on oils. So it's super fun. All right. So now we're going to make the parfait. Okay. So I have my yogurt already in my 1 cup. So you need 1 cup of yogurt, and I use the live cultured Greek yogurt. So most all other yogurts are very high in sugar. So I always tell people fat doesn't make you fat, sugar makes you fat. So, you know, now don't misconstrue that in the sense of certain fats, you know, fried fats and, the saturated fats that you shouldn't have. Those, of course, will. But, you know, a lot of people think that, like, you know, for example, avocado is very high in fat, but it's amazing for you. And it's a good fat. So, but that's another talk, another day. So now it says half a cup of granola. So I am pretty much gluten-free. Okay. That doesn't mean I'm not allergic to gluten. I don't have celiac disease, but I feel better not eating a lot of gluten. So at first I hyperventilated and I freaked out. And I freaked out quite a bit. And I started doing the Primal Diet by Mark Sisson. I am actually an affiliate for him now, and that will be going on my website. I fully support that way, but that's actually grain-free, not gluten-free. So I'm actually creating a program that's both, because I feel like paleo, which is gluten-free pretty much, and the primal go together. And if I create a program that someone can choose, whichever they are, or even if they don't have the celiac disease and that sort of thing, they can choose and see how their body is. Kind of like with my detoxes, it's an elimination diet to see what your body is actually not reacting well to. And my body doesn't react well to gluten. So the one thing that I will drink that is gluten is beer. I love a Miller Lite, and people don't make fun of me because I don't drink that other stuff. You know, I tell my husband that is stuff that really looks like pee. And I know a lot of people like those kind of beers, but I don't. I am a good old-fashioned Miller Lite kind of girl, and I will not go gluten-free there. So anyway, here we go. Granola, I use almonds, okay? So I'm going to put my almonds in there. And then, hang on. Oh wait, I gotta do my lime first. Hang on. All right. So we got our yogurt. Make sure it's live cultured. And 1, 2, 3, 4. I do 4 drops. It says 2. I do 4. And then you stir it together. And you can do 1 teaspoon of honey if you want. Let's talk about honey for a second. I think I talked about Manuka honey in another live feed, and I also like the Italian chestnut raw honey. Okay, so these two, all right, they're amazing honeys. So I'm gonna put my Manuka in here. So it's 1 teaspoon. So let me get a clean teaspoon. All right, so put that in there. Stir it on up. And the honey just makes it sweet, so it makes it like a nice dessert, which is nice. All right, and then you literally just repeat layers. Okay, so can you see this? All right, here, I'll just try to. So you do a layer of yogurt, and then you do a layer of, I do almonds, you can do granola, okay? And then you do more yogurt. And the lime, oh my gosh, it makes it taste so good. Okay, another thing is I don't know about you guys, but you know how a lot of people post on Instagram and they have these beautiful pictures of food? Yeah, I don't do that. I'm messy and the food looks like how it looks. I'm more concerned about how it tastes. So don't ever make fun of my food because I really don't strive to like make it all pretty. I just show you how easy it is to make, and if you choose to make it pretty, then go for it, but I don't know how to do that. I don't. So, okay, so we're gonna finish. All right, more almonds. I can't go wrong with almonds. I love almonds. All right, and then we're gonna do the last bit. And this is a good breakfast. You have great protein in your almonds, and then you have yogurt, which has amazing protein. And then another thing you can do is you can take lime, and you can, what is it? You basically like grate it over, and it's like the zest, I guess would be the word for it. And the zest of the oil, of the lime is really actually good for you. So it's actually the outside. And that goes into what we're gonna be making tomorrow, which is the fruit and veggie cleaning spray. Because when you think about you're gonna zest the lime over your lime parfait, the first thing I think is, oh, gross. People have their hands on it, and even though you like may wash it, I want to make sure it's good and clean before I'm putting it in my food. So that's something to keep in mind. And I'll show you how easy it is to make a spray, and you can even soak your fruit and vegetables in it. And key limes, believe it or not, are a lot smaller than regular limes. So there's a difference between like a regular lime and a key lime. And if you can't find them, then just replace them with a regular lime, and that's fine. But they are different. Okay. Another thing I wanted to add is something about lime. This can be a dessert. It can be a breakfast. I'm going to eat it as a breakfast for a hot spring or summer day, or just any time throughout the year. And it's so good. And the lime, you can make key lime pie with it. It's awesome. So lime essential oil is amazing for you, and it's a good support for a healthy immune function, which is awesome. So that's why I love essential oils too, is because they're such a great support for our bodies, and they help our bodies do what they do best, which is heal themselves and fight the bad. So have fun making your stuff. So we made a beach wave spray, we made a key lime parfait, and we made here I'll show you the picture, after sun soothing spray. And I have all my DIY stuff in a notebook that I've just printed out, a bunch of stuff. So, like I said, I used to look on Pinterest and Instagram and all these places, and I kind of got frustrated at myself of how all these cool recipes were out there, and I was admiring them but never did anything about it. So now I do something about it, and I love it. So I'm having fun with it, and believe it or not, you can get your kids and your family's involved with you in making these things. You're saving money, you're becoming more naturalistic and homeopathic, so to speak, and bringing natural and good into your homes and lives. And it can do nothing but make you feel better and know that you're doing what's best for yourself and your family and for your body. You only have one of them, right? So go make these 3 things. Post them below. I want to see them. And I'm also going to post below and above my link to my classes, where I hold essential oil classes every Sunday. They are not for current WAs. I'm sorry. It's for new people and for people that are wanting to learn more and wanting to really get going with essential oils and bring them into their lives, but are like, I've heard about them, but I don't really know what to do. I understand. And people that, want to just really transform their lives for all kinds of reasons. People have so many different reasons of why they start. And I always talk to people, and the first question I ask them is, what piqued your interest about essential oils? And then the second question I ask is, what are the 3 top reasons you would bring essential oils and natural solutions into your home and life? Because I always like to start people off on those 3 top reasons, and then we grow from there. Because if you get going with all the things you can do with essential oils, your brain will be fried. And we don't want that. So I always get you started with your top 3 reasons. We work together very closely as to what is best for you and your family, and really starting to transform your homes, your lives, and your health. So I hope you enjoyed making the lime parfait, the beach wave spray, and the sun soothing spray. And let me tell you a quick story. A friend of mine, we went and did a vendor to support cancer and breast cancer last year. And she's very fair skinned. I have olive complexion, so typically I'll burn my first bout in the sun, and then I tan the rest of the time. But that doesn't mean the sun's good for me. Okay, so she did not wear sunblock, I don't believe, that day, and she went home burnt like a crab. And I told her about this sun spray that I had seen, never made, and she made it. And she messaged me and said, "Oh my God, you're not going to believe this. My body feels great." So, the fact that, you know, we all go out in the sun, we all make mistakes and, you know, aren't, you know, fully covered with sunblock, which is a hard one for me. Well, you need it, but yet it has so many toxins in it. We need it, but it has so many toxins in it. So I actually make my own. So if you're interested in that, I can come live and make that with you. And you can, I suggest you try it on yourselves first before you try it on a child or anyone under the age of 18, and make sure it works for you. So have fun making these things. Message below, share this. I just want to share with the world how amazing taking care of our health is, how amazing essential oils are and bringing them into our life. And, you know, when it helped me and changed my life, and I will tell my story, and a little bit of my story is going to be on my new website. My old website's up, my new one's coming. But, you know, my life was completely changed, and I was in a bad place. So the fact that it was changed so drastically, and the fact that I know that there's other people out there that they need this too, and they just aren't really sure of where to start, how to start, who can help them. And, you know, I've gotten a lot of that, you know, "Hey, can you help me? You know, I have an essential oil," or they got something over the counter and didn't know the difference between, you know. So I think it just totally like rang. Sorry about that. But summing everything up, I just wanted to tell you guys, have fun, go make this stuff, post below. And bottom line, what I was saying is I never want people to leave from working with me and say, "Okay, I have my oils now, what do I do?" My job is to teach you that, and to teach you all the amazing things you can do with them, and also transform your health in the process. So have a great day. I will see you guys tomorrow, and we're going to make the vegetable and fruit spray, and I'm going to have some fun with that with you. And I may make something else with you as well. So, because I kind of took 2 days off, put no makeup on, and did some work and worked with clients. So when I work with clients, I try to take those days with just them and not come live. So I will talk to you guys soon. Have a great day.